Hello and welcome back to the We Are City channel, episode 12 of the FIFA 21 career mode that we're on now. And as you can see here, the Premier League table, we are 4 points off Liverpool and they've got a game in hand on us, which is worrying. We'll see who they do play because we don't actually know who Liverpool play. They've just lost to Manchester United. Who do they play as the game in hand? They've got Spurs. Now Spurs are in third. They're 10 points behind us. But I do like the sound of that. As you can see, our goal against is a lot higher than the other teams. However, our goals for, we're double Tottenham Hotspur. More than double Tottenham Hotspur. So hopefully Spurs can do us a favour. Manchester United couldn't. We've got Newcastle at home next, which I think we will sim, because we want to get through the games and get into season 2 as well. And despite it being an important game, I think we'll beat Newcastle if we sim the game. So let's sim this one. So Manchester City versus Newcastle in the Premier League at the E12 Stadium. As you can see, our team there: Ederson in goal, Cancelo, Diaz, Laporte and Mendy the back four, Rodri, De Bruyne and Bernardo Silva in the middle, and then Mahrez, Gabriel Jesus and Sterling up top. Still a strong side, despite it being a game that we're going to sim. Newcastle, interesting signing there, Inigo Martinez, who was once linked with Manchester City in the back line, and also Carlos Bacca, who was a player strongly linked with a move to the Premier League a few years ago after his really good performances for Sevilla. Never seemed to work out for him, but he's in the Premier League now. Here's De Bruyne. De Bruyne into Jesus, 1-0 we lead within 5 minutes. As you can see, the new player faces that are on the game now. 5 minutes in, Manchester City lead 1-0 against Newcastle. Not a bad start, is it? And hopefully we can rest some of the more important players with a game against Dortmund in the Champions League second leg, which I think is next. St. Maxon on the counter. Okay, he's got to get across. 3 men are across. Still not stopped. The Newcastle chance, and it's Joe Linton with a goal. We'll have to jump in for the last 10 minutes and try and grab a goal here. Luckily, he went left instead of right. Jesus. Bernardo Silva. Riyad Mahrez! Riyad Mahrez makes it 2-1. Well, what a season Riyad Mahrez has had. Important goal by Riyad Mahrez, and he scores it. I think Inigo Martinez is a top signing for Newcastle. That's a mistake. Ake's in there, and Cancelo down to Diaz. Phil Foden. Brilliant carrier of the ball, Phil Foden. And finds Riyad Mahrez. He's taken out in the box. And that is full time, so it was very vital that we jumped in there and secured the 2-1 win. And pretty much as soon as we jumped in, Riyad Mahrez put one straight in the top corner. We know his quality. Fantastic from Riyad Mahrez. 2-1. Important win against Newcastle. Newcastle beaten in the last few moments of the game. And some development here. Raheem Sterling with training from left wing to right wing. Still at 90 rated, however. Just thought it would be an option. Sterling does, I think, play really well on the right wing. Cancelo, we trained him up to be a left wing back, just for him to be more versatile. And left wing back, he can play now. Look at that. Might just train him straight back to a right wing back. But it's the fact that he can play there now. So Jude Mercer is converted from a left back to a left wing back. He's actually grown his stats now, I think. And should we train him to be somewhere else? What is he's got high defensive work rate? Maybe to play centre back, improve his defensive ability, and then maybe left midfield. Or do we want him as a more attacking left back? We train to be a left midfielder, 71 weeks. See if we can improve his attacking ability. Rodgers has gone from, he's our first ever youth player, Rodgers, that we ever got. From right wing to striker. That's good to see. I might train him to play centre forward as well, because of his ability as that sort of player that was a winger initially. Then maybe he's got that ability to play just in behind a striker as a centre forward, and it helps him with development as well. So Dortmund next, a 3-1 lead we have, but it means nothing because they could come and score 2 goals and we would be out, would we? No, we wouldn't be out. 3 away goals. So they need to score 3. So a bit of good defending and we should be through here. Well, here we are. The Etihad Stadium Champions League night. Manchester City versus Borussia Dortmund. With 3-1 up in aggregate, which gives us all the hope. But it means nothing if we go and concede 3 goals today, which surely we won't do. Look at that mosaic there in the stands. Really brilliant. Sergio Aguero, Ferran Torres, Raheem Sterling, Erling Haaland there. Now, if we concede 3 goals, we're out. He's the kind of man who can score 3 goals, isn't he, Erling Haaland? So this is the Manchester City team. Coach Pep Guardiola. As you see, the substitutes: Stefan, Ake, Jesus, Bernardo Silva, Mahrez, all on the bench. So Ederson in goal, Walker, Diaz, Laporte, Tagliafico the back 4, Fernandinho, Gundogan and De Bruyne in the middle, and then Torres, Sergio Aguero and Raheem Sterling up top. As for Borussia Dortmund, they name pretty much a similar side to what they played last time. Meunier on the bench, Moreno could be dangerous, Royce as well, so Berkey in goal, a back 3 of Ramos, Zagadou and Hummels, Witsel, Brandt and Chan in the middle, Sancho and Rafael Guerreiro on the wings, and then Haaland and ex-Arsenal Lacazette up top. Manchester City versus Dortmund, 3-1 in aggregate, second leg, round of 16, it's live. Down the line to Ferran Torres up against Jadon Sancho. Got round Sancho. Oh, and then he's passed it to Tagliafico. Tagliafico to Sergio Aguero, just slightly towards the edge of the box. Well, that's a nice ball to Lacazette. Sancho. Tagliafico. Oh, well done, Nicola Tagliafico. He's lost it. Diaz give it him back in a poor position. Diaz with a block again. Emre Can is in. Emre Can has scored. Well, he scored against us in the first leg. And he scored again here. 3-2. If they score another one, we're still through because of the 3 away goals. But that's not good. That is not good. Did well here to block the first one, Diaz, but was too slow to then move to the left-hand side and block it again. And Can went round him. It's a powerful shot by Emre Can. Not much chance for Ederson to save that one. Another goal for Emre Can against us. Manchester City 0, Borussia Dortmund 1. Aguero just too slow away from Ramos again. Aguero's not having a good game either. Haaland. Laporte picks his pocket. Haaland's been quiet, and I don't think he was good against us in the last game. And Sterling's found De Bruyne. And Kevin De Bruyne has hit it straight at Roman Berkey. Berkey has to punch it away. Sergio Aguero bearing down on him. De Bruyne could have passed it, maybe. Aguero with a header. Aguero's header's wide. I thought he was injured then as well. He was down. Counter again. Sterling. Aguero. All about counter-attacks in this game. For us. Gundogan. Always fine Ferran. Sancho's quick. Ferran Torres. Oh, it's a brilliant save by Berkey. Oh, Gundogan's there again. Pressure on Zagadou this time. Can. Tagliafico. They play out of danger really well, Dortmund. Here's Can. Haaland. Ooh, Haaland showing his pace. Haaland very much showing his pace. Diaz and Laporte have to combine. Back to Witsel, to Julian Brandt. What a save, Ederson. The clearance was not good enough. Counter-attack. But it doesn't matter now, because we are very much on the counter here. De Bruyne. Oh, what a pass to Ferran Torres. He's quicker than Zagadou, surely. Ferran Torres! Ferran Torres makes it 1-1. And that's why he's so good on that left-hand side, because he can use his right foot, which is much his stronger foot. So already suggesting Diaz comes off. Look at this finish by Ferran. Keeper maybe should do better. It's just the power and the speed from that angle from Ferran Torres' shot. De Bruyne finds him. Ferran Torres, with his first goal in the Champions League this season. Remember, in the group stages, we played the youth players a lot of the time because we were so far ahead in the group. Manchester City 1, Dortmund 1. That makes it tough for Dortmund. Although the thing for Dortmund is what they need to do doesn't change. They needed 3 goals. It's half time now. They needed 3 goals. They still need 3 goals, but this time to take it to extra time. Manchester City 1, Dortmund 1 at half time. The same in the second half and we'll be going through. Up to Sancho, Tagliafico. Sterling. Surely he's going to get away from Matt Hummels. He does. Oh, and he sent in Ferran Torres. And it's Ferran. Ferran, and it's into the hands of Burke. He just hasn't got that quality of shot that Riyad Mahrez has on the opposite side. Probably should have scored then. Tagliafico. Top fullback play by Nicola Tagliafico. Dogged, determined sort of fullback. De Bruyne. Raheem Sterling! Oh, it's a save by Berkey. Could have finished the game off there, Raheem. Fernandinho with a foul on Witsel. Probably will get booked for that. Kyle Walker again. He's in a top game, Kyle Walker. And it's really hard to pick between Walker and Cancelo because of the quality. And Bernardo Silva has made a run here. So Phil Foden, and Foden puts it straight down the middle. It doesn't matter. 2-1, 5-2 in aggregate. That is game over, surely. I can't see them scoring 4 or 5 goals now. Phil Foden celebrates right in the camera. Manchester City with a 2-1 lead now. Bernardo, this was a bit dodgy to make it happen. Burke probably should do better. Zakadu has been alright today. He's throwing his body and everything, but couldn't get in the way of that one. Berkey, weak hands by Roman Berkey. Manchester City lead 2-1. Borussia Dortmund look like they're going out of the Champions League now. And that is Phil Foden's second goal in the Champions League. 2-1 we lead. Delaney. Pocket pick by Kevin De Bruyne, who then plays in Sergio. Oh, he's got round the defender, Sergio Aguero. Sergio Aguero makes it 3-1. Well, he's still got it, has he, Sergio? He proved it there. De Bruyne picked it up. In behind, Sergio Aguero. Great first touch by Sergio, we have to be said. Look at this first touch. Takes him away from Hummels, who was trying to clear it, and finishes it in the bottom corner. Easy as. Well, it looks like another 3-1 win over Dortmund here. Sergio Aguero with an important Champions League goal. Could this be our year in the Champions League? Walker, Varane, on this right hand side now. Can De Bruyne pick a pass? That is unbelievable. Well, Kevin De Bruyne is unbelievable. That pass there just tore their defence completely apart. That pass by Kevin De Bruyne. He's not even pulled it back far enough to see it again. But just the weight of pass, the perfection of pass, to get it between maybe 3 or 4 Dortmund players, straight to Phil Foden, across the box to Bernardo Silva, who kicks it in and makes it Manchester City 4, Dortmund 1. But Kevin De Bruyne is all at that one, all at the heart of it. Bernardo Silva there is pointing at Kevin. He knows, Foden knows, they all know. Kevin De Bruyne, unbelievable, and he deserved an assist for that, didn't he? Really. I think they've gone with 3 up top now. Brandt. Walker dives in. Sent it to the back post. Delaney scores 4-2. Dived in there stupidly. Allowed Delaney to get in. Fernandinho had left him. Delaney couldn't miss, could he really? Ederson was close to him. Thomas Delaney makes it 4-2. Need to calm down a bit. We're too excited. Can't be conceding stupid goals later on in this competition. Even in the next round. Fernandinho. Foden. Oh, nice little 1-2 as well. This time by Foden. Ramos there. Berkey clears. Delaney. Well, he could get another goal. He's quick, Thomas Delaney. Look at this. Look at this pace from Delaney. Tries to stop it, Laporte. Doesn't happen. 4-3. Well, Dortmund did score the 3 goals they needed. Dortmund have scored the 3 goals that we said they needed. He said as long as we don't concede 3, it happens that we've gone and scored 4 at the other end. But, I mean, look at Ruben Diaz here. Where's the running him? Poor goal to concede again. 4-3. Dortmund have scored 3 goals. And they must feel disappointed about that. Because they've scored the 3 goals they needed to take it to extra time if they conceded 1 or to go through. And in the end, they conceded 4 at the other. So that's it. Through the round of 16. Next on to the quarter-final stage, which Pep Guardiola has never got past. He's never got past the quarter-final stage with Manchester City, that is. And hopefully we're going to change things this time and see who we get in the quarter-finals. Sergio Aguero, 3 attempts on goal, 1 goal, proving pivotal in our Champions League campaign, along with that man there with the captain's armband, Kevin De Bruyne, and the fans celebrate. So as you can see here, Marseille have gone through against Sevilla, 2-1 in aggregate. We went through against Dortmund, 7-4 in aggregate. Ajax have gone through against Club Brugge, 3-4 in aggregate, so Ajax just scraping through really. Paris Saint-Germain have knocked out Real Madrid, that's good to see a big team like Real Madrid out, 3-2 in aggregate. The other ones, Gladbach lose 6-1 to Juventus, Piemonte Calcio in aggregate. Barcelona have knocked out Liverpool on away goals, how about that one? That's a replay of the old game where Barcelona winning 4-0 were they against Liverpool, and then Liverpool went and beat them 5-0 was it at Anfield. Atletico Madrid go 4-3 through 4-3 in aggregate against Nagelsmann's RB Leipzig, and Bayern Munich beat Chelsea 4-1 in aggregate to go through. So we've got a choice of either Juventus, Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, Bayern Munich, Marseille. I don't know if we can draw Marseille because they're in our group, unless that changes after round 16. Ajax or Paris Saint-Germain. So I think Marseille or Ajax are my preferred draws there. Ferran Torres wants to play this one, which he will do, against West Brom, which is going to be a sim game again. West Brom away, we can jump into it. West Brom, we'll have a look at the table in fact. So we are 1 point behind Liverpool, but they have 2 games in hand on us. They've got the Spurs game, and they've got us. So one of the game in hands is us, but then it wouldn't be a game in hand, would it? Because we're playing. So they've got 2 games in hand on us. We're 1 point behind them at this moment in time. Spurs are in 4th. Spurs are in 3rd. Wolves in 4th. But Chelsea could easily jump into that 4th position. Arsenal 6th. Leicester City 7th. Manchester United down 8th. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer should be worried for his job, I think. Newcastle 9th. Burnley 10th. West Ham 11th. Villa 12th. Carlo Ancelotti's Everton down in 13th, which is not what expected to see. Leeds in 14th. They look like they might escape relegation at this moment, although it's tight down there. Fulham, Palace and West Brom. And then look at that, Brighton, Sheffield and Southampton at bottom of the table. Southampton, who in real life are top of the table in the Premier League, or 2nd in the table. So Southampton down in 20th position. Looks like they're going to get relegated. To be fair, they're on 19 points with Sheffield. As for top goal scorers, Gabriel Jesus, the Brazilian's at the top. Jesus at top with 22 goals in 20 matches in the Premier League. Martinelli's got 18 in 30 games. Mane 17 in 27. Kane 16 in 30. Mahrez is in the top 5 with 16 in 24. I mean, if you look at ours, we're scoring lots of goals compared to how many games the players are playing. Top assist is Bernardo Silva with 20 in 25 matches, so he's reached the Thierry Henry record of 20, Bernardo Silva. De Bruyne is on 19 in 19 games, which is even more impressive. So 2 assists in the next few games for Kevin De Bruyne, and he will beat that, and maybe Bernardo Silva will beat the assist record. This is how we're going to go with it. Ederson in goal, Cancelo, Stones, Ake and Mendy at the back, Rodri in the middle, Foden and Bernardo Silva in front of him. Ferran Torres is asked to play, so he will play, but we will bring on Braff for him if he's tired. Jesus through the middle, Mahrez on the right hand side. Mahrez 85 rated again, and possibly could continue to grow Riyad Mahrez in the form he's in. Ferran Torres is so tired, I'm surprised he has to play really. And this is the problem sometimes. Players, oh, I want to play, but, you know, they can only last 10 minutes and then that's it. They finished in the game. Jesus has scored. Phil Foden's assisted. 1-0 we lead. Gabriel Jesus, what a season he's had. Oh, Ake's won it back. Jesus is in here. Gabriel Jesus has made it 2-0. 2 goals for Jesus. An assist for Phil Foden. This is not a bad start, is it? And I think if we've got a few minutes left, we will jump in and just see out the game for a clean sheet. Let's see if we can keep one. Going to be a goal here. It's a penalty, is it? Penalty for Matheus Pereira. Well, this is the clean sheet gone then. He's put it wide. Well, I'm glad I didn't jump in. Matheus Pereira's put it wide. He must be on the payroll. We're telling him, please miss these. Let us have a clean sheet. We're going to win anyway. I thought it was a penalty when I saw the players sort of move away and give up. Crowd the referee. Bernardo Silva. Ferran Torres. Mendy. Bernardo. Oh, it's Bernardo. Terrible pass. That's half time. It will change things. Ferran Torres has got to come off for Jaden Braff. Could get a hat-trick again today, Jesus. Plenty of hat-tricks this season, I think. Jesus has turned his man and Riyad Mahrez has made it 3-0. Another one who just can't stop scoring. It's Riyad Mahrez. Jesus, the link-up play with Phil Foden has been brilliant. Jesus, oh, he nearly got his hat-trick. Mahrez is there. Jesus tackling in the last few minutes. Mahrez makes it 4-0. Great play by the team. We might have to jump in here. We might be able to get a clean sheet without jumping in. Jesus, on for the hat-trick. Into Bernardo Silva. Bernardo makes it 5. Jesus and Mahrez have been ridiculous up front, haven't they? That's full time. A 5-0 win against West Bromwich Albion. We only had 5 chances, 6 shots, 5 goals. They had 1 shot and that was the penalty. Brilliant performance. Clean sheet as well. Well, Morgan Rogers is still complaining about his game time. He's on the loan list. Unless someone comes in for him, what can I do? He's quality, Morgan Rogers, he is. You know, he's 69 rated already, so he's close to 70. It's just that I can't play him at the moment. He's not going to fit in the team. And we're at the business end of the season. So we are currently top of the table. Liverpool have still not played. I don't know what games they've been playing, but they only played 28 games. So currently, we are top of the Premier League table. Mahrez is moving to second place with goals. Jesus with 24, Mahrez with 18. I wonder if Bernardo Silva got an assist. He didn't. He didn't get an assist. Well, finally, a loan offer has come in from Morgan Rogers. It's from Getafe, which is an odd one, if I'm honest. It's a 1-year loan with no option to buy, I don't think. Well, Morgan Rogers to play in the Spanish First Division. We'll take that. Let's see what his agent and him can decide, but a move to Getafe, he could come back and be a superstar. Mason Rogers isn't happy at the youth team. Ironic, he wants to play or get called up to the first team. So where is Mason Rogers? Welcome to the senior team, Mason Rogers. A loan offer for Diego Rossa from Real Salt Lake with an option to buy this one. We'll delegate. Just a flat loan, a 1-year loan. No option to buy. Happy to loan Rossa out to the MLS, which you may say is a strange league to loan a player out to. They won't get much game time, or they will get game time, but not at a top quality level. If you ever heard of Yangel Herrera, who's still out on loan from Manchester City, but currently he's playing ridiculously well for Granada, and Valencia wanted him, and he started off on loan at New York City. So, similar sort of player, defensive midfielder, we'll see how that goes. Well, Rogers has agreed to join Getafe on loan. I think that'd be a very good loan for him. We've already got one player on loan there, but this will be at the start of next season in Ante Palversa. Here's the youth team. So Pereira is never going to be good enough. Whittaker's another one who's never going to be good enough. He's worth some money, being 69 rated, but he's only got a potential of 82. So I think he's one that we won't mind missing out on. Mercer doesn't look as good as he thinks he's going to be. Duran is going to be top quality. You can see that right now. Fabricio Duran is one we need. Garcia possibly. Tavares is never going to be good enough. Drew, another one who looks like probably never going to be good enough. Ezra Sharp, who at the time looked good, but at the moment isn't. We'll give him a little bit more chance. Duarte has got a high potential but poor current rating. De Costa is never going to be good enough. Gibbons definitely is going to be good enough. But okay, Gundogan, he's not 100% covered from his injury, but he's hoping you find room for him in the team today. He's unhappy, okay, with his performances and his play time. Scout reports, let's see who's coming. Ray, no. No. Flores, no. Romero, possibility. Mendoza, definitely not. Alves, no. Henriquez, ooh, he's got a high. Worth, possibly. Miranda, no. And Lopez, because that's 94, we'll give him a chance. Noble, no. Patrick Lawrence, 75 to 94. Ezra Barry, no. 84 to 94 for Sam Armstrong. And he's worth 900,000. He could be a special talent, couldn't he? Clayton, no. We need to keep an eye on them. We've got some really good players. I don't think we need to send our scouts out next season. We've got that many good young players coming through. So after some thought, this is the side we're going to go with. Tagliafico isn't going to be in the squad today. I feel like we need Kyle Walker, but we also need the quality of João Cancelo. So Cancelo is going to go at left wing back. Laporte, Diaz and Walker at the back. Edison in goal. Rodri, De Bruyne and Bernardo Silva in the middle. And then for Jesus, Sterling and Mahrez up top. Foden, I was thinking about playing him the same with Ferran Torres and Sergio Aguero, but they're all going to stay on the bench for now. But that's three massive players you can bring on if we need them. Sterling warming up there, up against his old club. Liverpool doesn't have a great record against Liverpool, other than times where Manchester City have dominated them. He's played pretty poorly. Sadio Mane there, probably the most dangerous player for Liverpool, although Mo Salah also is really hard to come up against. So here we are at the Etihad Stadium, Manchester City versus Liverpool. Not really a title decider, but massive in the title race, because if we win this, we're showing them that we are right behind them, and if they drop points then we're very much in the lead. We've been here before. 2 seasons ago, Manchester City beat Liverpool 2-1 at home and went on to win the Premier League after Liverpool were much further ahead than Manchester City, and we just managed to catch them, and I think City went on an 8-game win streak at the end. Might have to do that again because Liverpool have been such quality this season, just like the season before and the season before that. They're on course to retain the Premier League title, and Manchester City the most recent team to do that in a long while. With 100 points, it doesn't look like it. Hopefully can't break our record, but it's going to be a tough one. They've gone with Alisson in goal, Alexander-Arnold, Matip, Van Dijk and Robertson, the back four, Henderson, Fabinho and Wijnaldum in the midfield, no Thiago, Salah, Firmino and Mane up top. Thiago's not even on the bench, so maybe he has got an injury. This is a massive one, Manchester City versus Liverpool. Big in the title race, massive for us, massive for them. Let's get underway. Bernardo Silva. Mahrez. Oh, brilliant pass to De Bruyne. Brilliant pass to De Bruyne into Sterling. How about that for a start? Kevin De Bruyne with the assist. Raheem Sterling with the goal. I was just saying at the start, he hasn't had good performances against Liverpool unless we've battered them. We battered them last time we played them, and we could be battering them again. What a pass by Mahrez that is. And then the cross by De Bruyne, even better. Sterling just nudges it. Doesn't have to put any power in it. Just gets his toes on it. Jurgen Klopp disappointed. Raheem Sterling with his 14th goal in the Premier League now. Manchester City 1, Liverpool 0. What a start. Diaz. Look at the press of Liverpool. Look at the press, but João Cancelo has played Sterling. And Alexander-Arnold stops him. Liverpool's press is so aggressive. You've seen it there. Hunting down our players. And it suits us, I think. Because we can play passes like that. Mahrez! Oh, he's put it wide. Well, Van Dijk heading hands. Riyad Mahrez should score that. I think just too much power on the shot in the end. But Riyad Mahrez should have scored there. We should be 2-0 up within 7 minutes, 8 minutes. Liverpool have started poorly. Rodri. Oh, but look at this. When you get through the press, they're in big trouble. Here's De Bruyne. I'm looking to pass it. I should have just shot then. I just didn't think De Bruyne had it in to shoot. Oh. That was poor by me. Poor by Kevin De Bruyne. Felt like I needed to pass it to confirm the goal. Well, that's a good run by Fabinho. Midfield runs always seem to do us. João Cancelo. Really well done. De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne. He just does it every week. Sterling. In 3 seconds, Sterling to save. Oh, Mahrez nearly nicks it on the line. Fabinho. Walker's got 3 here. He's left his foot in on Wijnaldum. Diaz well across. Pull it back for a free kick that was 10 minutes ago. Salah dinks one into Firmino, who I thought had scored. I thought Roberto Firmino had scored there. He beat Diaz in the air. Looping header, it really is. I think it skims the crossbar. Look at the press. Look at the press, it's ridiculous. Thing is, once you beat it, they're in all sorts of problems. And if any man can beat a press, it's this man, Kevin De Bruyne, and he feeds Gabriel Jesus. And Gabriel Jesus makes it 2-0. De Bruyne is the key to breaking this Liverpool press. If you give him the ball in space, he makes things happen. He played a little 1-2 with Jesus, I think it was, to create the space for himself. And once he had the space, he could pick Jesus out. The Liverpool defence had pushed so far forward. Jesus with another goal into the bottom corner. I think the question is, when Sergio Aguero does leave, which could be at the end of the season considering his contract is up, and he's not yet wanting to sign a new one, is Jesus the natural replacement? Do we even need to sign another striker? Or would that be not ruthless enough as a club? Because if Jesus had a bad season, we have no other striker other than Jesus. So maybe we still need to sign a big name striker. I'm stuck on that one, but at the moment, Gabriel Jesus has been incredible. I don't think anyone could push him out of the starting lineup, really. Other than, you know, the likes of Messi, Neymar, Ronaldo, Firmino, Mane, Matip, Mane, Ederson with a punch, Fabinho with a header, Mo Salah, Diaz off the line, chests it to Ederson's hands. Been dodgy defensively at times, but we'll take it. Joel Matip. Oh, but once you break the press, Liverpool, they press so high, but once you passed it, they've just got no chance. Bernardo, oh, he should have finished that. Maybe I should have hit it harder. I tried to slide it under Alisson. Wijnaldum. Firmino. 2-0 at half time, I'll take. Oh, Salah's got inside here. Salah gets a shot off. Diaz is there. Oh, Rodri can't stop it. Firmino, Ederson with a save with his feet. Good save, Ederson. Important save. Salah, oh, what a turn by Mo Salah, except he's passed it. I thought he was going to shoot. Maybe Mane this time. Oh, he's danced away from Aymeric Laporte. It's a save by Ederson, and Salah puts on the rebound 2-1. Liverpool in this game. It's been coming. It really has been coming. Mo Salah with his traditional celebration. Mane here. Ederson made a good save. It just... Ruben Diaz could have extended his leg just a little more. He was so close to blocking that on the line. Mo Salah scores his 17th goal this season. 2-1. And that's half time. 2-1 we lead. That Liverpool press is causing problems. And when you're getting behind it, you need to finish your chances. And twice now, De Bruyne and Bernardo have missed chances. Luckily for us, Jesus hasn't. There's De Bruyne. He's gone. Here's Kevin De Bruyne. Got Robertson on him. Robertson can't stop De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne finishes a dink over Alisson. It was smart. I think it would have been a penalty if it hadn't gone in. Kevin De Bruyne, the captain, makes it 3-1 to Manchester City straight away in the second half. De Bruyne played in by Jesus. Have a look here. The referee was flagging. I think it was a penalty given away by Alisson. I mean, maybe Alisson would have been sent off. That would have suited us even more. So 3-1 we lead Liverpool. 49 minutes in. What a start to the second half. They would have been coming out thinking they can win this. They've got us under pressure at the end of the first half. However, we've scored early on. That changed the game completely. A bit open at the back now. We throw men forward. Rodri's dived in on Fabinho. Into Salah! Oh, Edison saves and it falls back to Salah. So fortunate for Mo Salah. Second goal for him, 3-2. Oh, Edison saves it. We just can't keep hold of it. Salah scores another open goal. 3-2, 18 goals for Mo Salah now in the league. Henderson off, James Milner on. Bit of passion maybe is what Jurgen Klopp's looking for. I would have kept Henderson on. He's a much better player than Milner. De Bruyne. Oh, he's played another really nice ball to Bernardo Silva. You had to shoot first time. Milner was straight on him. Bernardo Silva. Oh, Kevin De Bruyne is in again. This Liverpool defence. Oh, I tried to sweat it to Sterling. Maybe that was a bad option. It probably was a bad option in the end. They've definitely got another goal in them. Chance! Firmino puts it wide. Rodri makes a tackle. Before that, I very much doubt it's a red card because of the advantage. It's a yellow card for Rodri. I thought Naby Keita was going to go all the way through there and score. In the end, it's a late tackle. I think I put Diaz on the line here. Virgil van Dijk's over it, which is an odd one. He's laid it off, but there's plenty of men in the way. Bernardo makes 2 blocks. Ferran Torres is putting a big tackle on James Milner. You'll love to see it. Cancelo. De Bruyne. Oh, he's found that pass, Kevin De Bruyne. Mahrez. Jesus. Oh, we're all the way in here. Gabriel Jesus is all the way in here. To finish the game, Gabriel Jesus makes it 4-2. That should be it. That should be it. I hope it's it. I'm not sure. Broke the press once again, and once you get through that press, you're in. And Jesus just uses power this time in the bottom corner. No placement, no need for placement. 26 goals this season, could reach 30, Gabriel Jesus. Manchester City 4, Liverpool 2. Mane. Firmino. He's going back inside to Fabinho. Firmino with a shot. Diaz makes a foul. I thought I could just get in front of him. It could be a red card, this one. And he's going to be a massive miss if it is a red card. It's a yellow card. Well, that is very lucky. He did go for the ball, Ruben Diaz. I thought I could just get in front of Firmino to get my foot in the way to stop it. Salah's come off. Mane's not on the penalty. It's Fabinho. Did used to take them for Monaco. Oh, and I dived that way, and the keeper didn't even dive. 4-3. Well, I've dived to my right-hand side, my left-hand side, the right-hand side for Edison. And he's just watched it go in. 2 goals in the Premier League, 4-3. Need to just keep possession now. Alexander-Arnold up against Cancelo. Oh, they're not defending well here. Shaqiri to the back post. Walker down. Edison comes to punch. Milner into the hands of Edison. Diaz managed to just get it away. Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Shouldn't give it away there, Gabriel Jesus. And Shaqiri is burning away from Laporte. Oh, Ruben Diaz, what a tackle. Fell to Firmino, who scored to make it 4-4. Head in hands moment, it really is. Diaz makes this tackle here. Laporte just has to clear it. He gives it straight to Cancelo, who's got nowhere to turn. It falls to Firmino. From close range scores. 4-4. I think that's our Premier League voyage over. Unless... Varane wins a throw-in. That is full time. 4-4. Bottled it against Liverpool. The Premier League dream is pretty much over now. We've shared a point. If Liverpool win their next game, they're 8 points. 7 points clear, in fact. They'll be 7 because they are 4 points clear already. They'll be 7 points clear. No way back for Manchester City now. Liverpool 4, Manchester City 4, and we need some favours from the other Premier League teams if we are going to catch Liverpool at this rate. So Diego Rossa has agreed a loan to Real Salt Lake in America. That's good to see. We'll let him leave on a 1-year loan at the start of next season. Edison has completed his development as a goalkeeper. Balanced. 91 rated now, Edison. And we haven't got time to feel down or to worry about the Liverpool result because we've got a Champions League game away to Atletico Madrid next, which is not going to be easy. Benave wants more money. I don't think Adrian Benave is ever going to make it, unfortunately. A move back to Barcelona is probably what he's interested in more. Thank you very much for watching today's episode on the We Are City channel. That's going to do it for today. Disappointing result in the Premier League against Liverpool, and it looks like our Premier League title battle race, whatever you want to call it, is pretty much over, but there's plenty to go in the Champions League, and we could win it, couldn't we? We really could win it. I know we're up against Atletico Madrid in the next round, which is sort of Pep Guardiola's arch rivals in the Champions League, the anti-football of Diego Simeone, which we may struggle with, but I'm sure that we can get through it, and if we do, we're right on course to get to the final, semi-final only between us and the final. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Head on over to our Twitter. It's We Are City MCFC for not just Manchester City gaming content, but lots of Manchester City news, everything Manchester City, supported in 5 different languages. We'll see you next time.